Well, here we go again. Yesterday we had a fire on the left hand side of Monsanto, and the whole of that area was filled with flames and smoke, and 4 helicopters dropping water, and the flames were going up and licking Monsanto. Yesterday we found out that some people lost flocks of sheep, and that 2 or 3 cars were also destroyed by fire. Now it looks as if the other side of Monsanto, another fire has been started. God only knows how this has happened. We've just heard the fire engines start off and go to attend to the fire about 5 or 10 minutes ago. It looks as if this is the season of fires, and let's just hope it can be put out quickly. The wind, like yesterday, is going up towards Monsanto, so this fire should probably go around the back of Monsanto and hopefully not affect the town. So here we go again. Lara's just arrived, seeing me video this, and just said, oh my god, not another one. Here we go again. Here comes another helicopter going in, this time to the other side of Monsanto. Can't believe it, really. What the heck is happening here? Absolutely amazing. Well, that's one helicopter, and here comes another one. So it looks as if it's the same crew from yesterday coming in to put out this fire. They're probably now going to go off to Peña Garcia down the way to the reservoir to go and grab some water and come back and douse the flames. Let's just hope, for everybody else's sake, that they can get this done and under control as quickly as possible. Well, it's 3:15 in the afternoon, and it's got a little bit worse from the previous video that we shot. On the right hand side of Monsanto there's a little village called Adingeiro, and a little bit further on called Eugenia. Just spoken to the friend actually who we helped out with his horses yesterday, and he told me that the fire has apparently started somewhere there. Because of the wind, it's going all the way up to the top of Monsanto, up towards the castle. There's lots of fuel for it to get hold of, which is all the trees and the brush, and it's just absolutely crazy. How quickly a forest fire can start is amazing here. We've got temperatures of 35 to 40 degrees, everything's dry, and all you've got to do is drop a cigarette or a glass bottle or something like that, or even have a barbecue. It just needs one spark, but this is absolutely amazing. And the people of Monsanto really do not need this hassle, especially after yesterday when people lost sheep, cars, property. It's just incredible. So we're going to sit here and watch. There's nothing we can do from this side. We've had a phone call from a friend of ours who thought that it was coming over towards us, and thankfully it's not. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. We've just had another phone call from a friend of ours actually to make sure that we're okay, because he can see the flames, and as you can see, we can see the flames now. It's definitely going to go all the way up the hill. It's a huge fire, this one. Again, overhead we can now hear helicopters coming in, but I just thought we'd shoot a quick video of the flames. It's absolutely amazing here, really. How the heck these things start, I don't know. So here we go, there's a helicopter, if we can find him, in amongst the smoke. No. About 15-20 minutes ago we saw this fire start, and it's now come round the side of the mountain. We've got another 3 or 4 helicopters in attendance again, dropping water. But it was on the ridge line before, and it's now moving round the mountain at the top. So where it's going to go, I don't know. The wind direction is going straight up to the top of Monsanto again, so hopefully it'll burn itself out on the rocks. If not, it will come back down the hill again to the wooded area that was on fire yesterday and go and do a complete circle of the whole of Monsanto. One would hope not. And it might get all the way around there and join up again with Monsanto. There goes a plane off to go and refill. Or is it a helicopter? I can't actually see. I haven't got my contact lenses. It is a plane, and Laura's confirmed that it's a plane. It's one of these ones probably that goes to the reservoir and fills up and then drops back down, drops the water off. Yeah, looking at the side of the hill again, the fire really has caught hold. We have another aircraft coming past as well, and that looks like another plane. We saw these last year, and going into attendance in Monsanto is a helicopter. That's going up to the top of the fire and hopefully just dropping water through the fire there. Well, that's 2 planes, 1 helicopter, and here comes another helicopter. So they really are throwing everything at it again like they did yesterday, and hopefully they can get hold of this and put the fire out. There we go, dropping water now. God, those pilots are amazing. That was really close. Well done, guys. That was absolutely superb flying. Absolutely brilliant. Let's go back to look at the effect. Yeah, you can see now grey smoke as it's been doused. It was black before. That's a really, really good job. I can't believe how low those pilots go. They actually fly straight through the smoke. It looks as if from here that they actually fly into the flame. I don't think they do, but that is a really, really good job. Well done, guys. The flames have now reached the top parts of Monsanto, and hopefully they will burn out because it's only rock up there, or it appears to be rock. Further down you can see the brush is still alight. This is where the helicopter came in before and dropped its water load. A little bit further on it's still there. We're looking across the valley at around about 1.5 kilometres away, so it is quite close. We just hope that the wind doesn't change. Here comes another helicopter. I think it was the same as it's actually the previous one that came in really low and dropped its load straight on the fire. Just turning now for a better approach, and hopefully we can capture him going in again, or she, depending on male or female of the pilot, and hopefully drop their load right on top of the fire and do another huge success like they did last time. There we go, drop, drop, drop. Well done, brilliant. Let's go back. Yeah, it's doing its job, and the pilot's now banking and going back for a refill. Got a plane inbound now. Don't know if that's got any water on board. Hopefully it has, and it can just come down and splash the place with water. There we go, dropping now. Major dispersal over that area. Let's just see if it's had an effect. Not a lot really. I'm sure it has. Just taking time. Yeah, it's now gone to grey smoke again. Here comes another plane following in. Obviously, well, we think that they've been to the Idanyanova reservoir. There you go, dropping again. Brilliant. Look at that water disperse. That's coming straight on top. What a beautiful shot. Well done, guys. That's just drenched it. Fantastic. And there was another helicopter to the right hand side that's just dropped a load as well. These pilots are amazing. They are really dropping it on target. So we've just had 2 planes, 1 helicopter, and in comes another helicopter now. There we go. That's going to drop a load as well, I think. Basically this one's flying directly overhead of us. Well, the planes have done a fantastic job. We're now about an hour or so after the initial flaring up of the flames. The guys with the planes, they've just done an amazing job. They just dropped it right on top of the fires. As you can see, it's practically out. Well done. I can hear the planes in the distance going up, so going to fill up with water. But basically, 2 aeroplanes, 2 helicopters, job well done, quick reactions, and fingers crossed. Let's just hope that we don't have any more tomorrow or later on today. We had thought that the 2 planes and 2 helicopters dropping water had managed to get the fire under control. Unfortunately, that's not actually the case. It's now 5 o'clock. And the fire is now spread around the top section of Monsanto, and just hoping that it will actually burn out with those rocks. How far it's going to go we don't know, but the planes and the helicopters are still flying. Got the helicopter coming in to probably have another closer look. The flames have gone further at Monsanto since our last report, and they seem to be climbing. I said before that they would hopefully burn out because it's all rock. Don't know about this. Lara's quite rightly pointed out, how can the fire brigade get up there? The only way to do it is by plane or helicopter dropping water. And if you look closely, the flames are not that far away from the castle and the trig point up at the top.
They're not that far away from these trees either.
Which trees?
Underneath, down. Just go from the trig point down towards Caracalla. All the green, the cork oak and the eucalyptus.
Ah yes, in the middle distance. See the White House? That's approximately 600, 700 metres away from us. In the far distance is trees on the side of the hill, so you're looking direct is about 1 kilometre. Direct line of sight, and yeah, as Laura's quite rightly pointed out, the fire has spread around the side of Monsanto and is now on our side. The wind thankfully is still going up the hill, so we'll sit here and see what happens. The time now is 5:30 and the fire has moved further round Monsanto. The smoke is picking up, the wind has picked up again. We're coming up to an area where it is quite rocky, and hopefully, as I said before, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's going to burn out. The helicopters are still flying, the planes are still flying, and hopefully they'll drop a bit more water. I zoomed in for a closer look, and as you can see, the fire really has got round to the rocks. It's burning quite fiercely. It looks like cork oak are on fire there. How the fire brigade are going to get round that I really don't know, but going up the hill into the smoke, it's not that far away from the trig point up at the top. With my close-up video you can actually see people up at the trig point looking down. They're probably taking photos as well. As well as this fire here by these rocks, further round the hill going back towards Adingeira, there's still pockets of fire that haven't been put out yet. Well, in the middle distance behind the house, sorry, the time now is 10 to 6. This is where the two aeroplanes came in, and we did a close-up zoom of them dropping water, which we thought that they had extinguished this fire. It seems to have come back to life again. The wind is going upwards and diagonally across Monsanto. If this fire continues, and moving from the screen, going from right to left, it might actually get hold of the wood to the left. We've just had some more water dropped by the helicopters and planes, and hopefully that's going to douse the flames again. Well, the fire seems to have taken hold again. Flames are rising. It's spreading back up the hill. Helicopter's just been in and dropped a load of water. It's done quite a good job down on the right hand side about there, but further upwards, no, it's caught fire again, and it just doesn't seem to be slowing down at the moment. We've got another, Laura's just told me we've got a helicopter coming in. Here we go.
No, that was the one from Penny Garcia.
And it's just dropping now. Unfortunately it's just missed it, but maybe the water has been dropped to wet the area just before, to stop it spreading from where the fire is now on the right of the screen,
so it's not helicopter,
going to the left hand side where the wood is there. Just been told by Lara we've got a plane coming in
at your 1 o'clock.
And let's see if we can get this one. We've got one plane going over the top of us, probably going away to refuel at Penny Garcia. We'll catch up with that one in a while. The other one that we tried to get just flew over the top of Monsanto, maybe to have a look and see what's going on. We haven't seen these planes for a little while. They may have gone off to go and refuel. That's a good splash right on the side of the mountain. Well done. That was very, very close. Here comes the one coming in from Penny Garcia. I see, yeah, same splash area, good job. Well, the two planes have gone into this area here and seem to have put out the flames. There's a little flame bottom right hand corner, but there is still fire below it, which should hopefully burn out, but I keep saying that, but it doesn't. And beforehand we saw two helicopters that doused this area, and that seems to have squashed the fire a bit. but hopefully it won't reignite and it won't come across onto these wooded areas here, because if that happens, that's just the other side of Castelo where we are, and then it's got to come down there straight to the main road. Fingers crossed. Unbelievable. Was this started deliberately or was it an accident? God only knows. That guy got in quite close then. Well done. He's off back to Penny Garcia again. Well, we think he is. This guy's going in a different direction. Maybe he's going to Idanyanova to fill up. Not too sure. Or maybe he's only dropped half a load and he's coming in again. Don't know, but we'll find out. No, looks as if he's just circling around to check on everything, and then he's off back to Penny Garcia to go and fill up. Okay, I've zoomed in on the top left fire, and it appears, hooray, that there are some fire people up there, or mountain rescue doing some firefighting job. Don't know how the hell they got up there, but well done. Maybe they're directing the planes in, the helicopters, I don't know. But if you look at this, you can see them to the right hand side of the fire. Probably they're going in to beat it with sticks and fire beaters, I don't know. But well done guys, well done in getting up there. Yeah, there's about 5 people. The guys that you can actually see do look like firemen. I've managed to zoom in with a photo. I can't zoom in very well with the video, but they've actually got hose pipes there. How, I don't know, but they're doing a great job, and well done in getting there. Well, it's 7:20 now, and these guys have been on the ground for 4+ hours. And the helicopters have been dousing. But the interesting thing is, way over on the left, where the old fire was yesterday, it seems to have started again. Amazing, can't believe it. Here comes another water drop. These guys have now been flying so close, it's unbelievable. And they seem to just hover above the water, above the fire, sorry, and then just drop it right on top. They're getting so close to the rock face, it's unbelievable. Yeah, that guy got quite close. It's like being at an airport really, because all these helicopters are coming into land, but they're not really. This guy got in really close last time, so it looks as if he's going to probably hover right over the top. No, he's just going to spray it. Well done. These pilots are damn good though, they go very, very close to the wall. Ah, there seems to be a fire now, just near the new radio mast. Right, this guy found the one near the radio mast and doused that one pretty well. Well done. These guys are just coming in one after the other it's basically a helicopter every minute and a half now. I said every minute and a half, here comes the other one already. This is the guy that seems to hover and drop it right on the spot. Back up to the mast again. It's now 7:30 and these guys are just dropping water every minute and a half. There's about 3 working together on this, and I've never seen so much water being dropped. I'll pan across on the hill. It looks as if they have got quite a few areas under control, or it appears to be. Whether it'll all spark up again, I don't know. But all of this area beforehand, early today, about 2-3 hours ago, was ablaze. And on the skyline you could see all the flames. So these guys in the helicopters and the planes today have done a fantastic job. And also the guys who've actually climbed up through the woods to beat and hose down the fires have also done an exceptional job. Brilliant. Well, here's Monsanto. It looks totally different now. Yesterday it was covered with smoke and flames down below. You wouldn't even think that anything had happened. But the telling time, or the telling tale, shall I say, is that when you look at this beautiful mountain, you can see bits of smouldering woodland that earlier on was ablaze. Looks as if he did a quick pass to see where to drop, and in he goes again. Drops so close, straight into the side of the mountain there, and then bank off hard right before smashing into it. What a great pilot. Well, the time now is about 7:40 at night, and this is the view from our kitchen yurt, looking across the edge of Castelo up towards Monsanto. What a completely different picture now. So I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to put all of this together, and I'm going to upload it for everybody to see how these guys have done a fantastic job since around about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Well done to the Bomberos, and well done to the guys in the helicopters and the planes, and also local people who may have helped out by climbing up Monsanto to beat out the fire. Well, it's now 8:30 at night, and most of the hill has had the flames put out, but right near the top it's still going, so hopefully that'll burn out. Other than that, the helicopters are gone, the planes have gone, and it's now down to hoping that the whole lot's out. Otherwise, guys, well done, great job.